Our mission is to help you learn the English language. We have created easy-to-follow, free educational materials for those seeking knowledge of English.
Right. Let me run through your options. You can go ahead and cash your undue large amount deposit certificate if you really want to, but I'd recommend a personal durable commodities loan.
Okay. What does that entail?
It's not too much trouble to do it this way, and remember, your certificate is due in 2 months. If you can hold on to it, it'll be much better for your finances.
Yes, it does seem a little silly to cash it now. I'll probably need about 25,000 rib. Will that be a problem?
Not at all, Mr. Zhu. As the certificate is due in 2 months, you can get the loan on mortgage of that certificate.
I'm glad you thought of this. I'd have just gone ahead and cashed it. And I suppose I can use the money from the certificate to pay back this personal durable commodities loan, and I won't lose any interest, right?
Exactly right. If you'd like to go ahead, I can process that for you now, Mr. Zhu.
Absolutely, Jenny. Thanks very much. I think you've saved me quite a lot of money today. I need to use the ATM.
What's stopping you?
I'm not sure how.
I don't understand.
I've never used one before.
I can help you figure it out.
What do I have to do?
Slide your card into the machine.
Then what?
You need to type your PIN in.
What do I have to do next?
Click on whichever option you want, and you're done.
Sorry to bother you, sir, but I have some bad news.
What is it?
Well, the stock market just took a huge plunge and we've lost a lot of money.
What do you mean? What happened?
There are many factors that weigh in, but Nasdaq is down 200 points. The Dow Jones indicator also suffered. Our portfolio is worth half of what it was worth points week ago.
How is this possible? You are supposed to be talking to our stockbrokers and making sure that our securities and investments are safe and making a profitable return.
I know, sir. We didn't expect a bull market to become a bear market all of a sudden. On the other hand, you still have some high-yield trash bonds and government bonds that will give us enough liquidity to cut our losses and reinvest in emerging markets. We could potentially make this tragedy work for us and make us think outside the box.
Do what you have to do. One other thing, don't tell the rest of the stockholders about this. If they find out, it's the end of this company.
Can you tell me, Ms. Smith, about the training programs you initiated this year?
We ran a call center training service and language program to ensure that our customer service representatives are well trained.
What's the result?
We directly attribute an increase in our customer service feedback of 50% to the increase in language skills and training that our employees have received.
That seems very impressive. Good work.
Thank you, but I cannot take all the credit. Our employees have all worked very hard to increase their productivity level.
During the last 2 years, there has been a great increase in goods stolen abroad.
If they steal the entire package, that would be theft. So they don't do that. Generally, thieves open the case and take part of the contents out. Then fill the case so that the gross weight will be the same.
If the goods are received in apparent good order and condition, the steamship company doesn't have liability for pilferage. How do we protect ourselves?
The insurance policy protects us.
Is it true that products of high value such as watches, jewels and luxury clothing items are often subject to pilferage?
It's absolutely true in the United States that losses from pilferage have been limited to high-valued goods. We must study more about packing. Mrs. Miller, you are an old friend of ours. In order to encourage future business and as a gesture of friendship, we are prepared to cut our price by 5%. Will that satisfy you?
That's great. Thank you for making this concession. I accept.
Now I repeat, 5,000 transistor sets. Specifications as shown in our catalog at $20 each, CIF Los Angeles.
Good. Now that the price is decided on, we can discuss the packaging.
As to packaging, we'll pack them 2 dozens to 1 carton. Gross weight about 25 kilos a carton.
Carton?
Yes, corrugated cardboard boxes.
Could you use wooden cases instead?
Why use wooden cases?
I'm afraid the cardboard boxes are not strong enough for ocean transportation.
Cartons are comparatively light, and therefore easy to handle. They'll not be stowed away with the heavy cargo. Besides, we'll reinforce the cartons with metal straps.
All right, carton or no carton, the packaging must be waterproof as well as strong enough to stand shock and rough handling.
You needn't worry about that. Cartons are extensively used in our shipments to foreign countries and there have never been complaints from our clients. Now, as regards payment, we have agreed to use dollars, am I right?
That's right. As soon as I get home, I'll see about the opening of the letter of credit.
Please open the letter of credit 15 to 30 days before the date of delivery so that we'll have enough time to make all the necessary arrangements. Another thing, the LC should be valid until the 15th day after shipment.
No problem. That can be done. I understand you'll ship the goods before the end of May?
Right. We'll ship the goods according to the agreed time schedule. Last, but not least, the inspection is to be carried out by Houston Commodities Inspection Bureau, which is final and binding on both parties.
Yes, we agreed to that. We have great confidence in your inspection institution. Through years of dealing with you, we've convinced of your commercial integrity.
Thank you. You can rest assured that we'll do everything possible to prevent defective commodities from going abroad. However, if there should be any disputes, we wish to have them settled through friendly discussions.
Exactly. That's what we have done in the past.
Well, it seems we have covered everything. We'll have the contract ready in a couple of days.
Can you speed it up and let me have it today? I'm leaving tomorrow. I've been here for almost a month now, you see. My corporation is urging me to return. I've booked the ticket for tomorrow afternoon's flight at 3.
Let me see. If we can't get the contract ready by then, we'll send it to you by airmail for your signature.
That's fine too.
Is there anything else, apart from the credit rating and debt-to-asset ratio?
There is the balance of net liabilities. This must not exceed its net assets and no business loss can be shown during the past 2 years.
Right. Okay. That, again, shouldn't be a problem.
And the total ratio of return on assets should not be lower than the average, for that particular industry, for the first 2 quarters of the year.
Well, as far as I can tell, we qualify.
Of course we will need proof, originals and duplicate of everything. As soon as you bring in the proof and we assess it, It should be very quick indeed.
May I help you?
Yes, please. Can I exchange money here?
Here we can exchange CAD, USD and euros. Which do you require?
To be honest, I really wanted to exchange my gap, but I suppose USD will be fine. I have some and I just need a little local currency for expenses. Could you tell me what the rate is like today?
At the moment it's 830.43 RIB for 100 United States dollars, which is a pretty good rate.
Okay, that sounds fine. I think 200 United States dollars worth of RIB should be plenty, thanks.
Is this the foreign exchange department?
Yes, can I help you?
I need some US dollars.
What kind of currency have you got?
RIB. By the way, what is the exchange rate today?
$1 in cash is equivalent T07 yuan and 90 fen.
And I want to change 4,000 yuan.
Minus the fee. Here are your dollars. Please sign here.
Okay, thank you.
Excuse me, but can I draw on my account for payment of things I buy in China?
Certainly, sir. How much do you draw?
RIB 8,000, please. Would you please tell me my balance?
Yes, sir. Your balance is RIB 34,000.
May I help you?
Yes, I'm sorry, but I've lost my passbook.
Well, can you tell me how much you have deposited?
About RIB 12,000.
Please let me have your name and your savings account number if you remember it.
I'm Bob Brown, but I can't recall my account number.
Don't worry, Mr. Brown. Let me try to check it for you. One moment, please. Yes, I have your account number here. The balance is exactly RIB 12,000.
Thank goodness. It is still there. Thank you very much.
It's my pleasure. Please fill out this lost passbook bill and list the code word you used when you first opened your account.
Okay.
Hello, sir. May I help you?
Yes, I would like some information for requesting a loan.
Very well. Here are the general terms of our loan policies. We pride ourselves in having the lowest interest rate in the country for personal loans.
I see. So let me get this straight. If I borrow, let's say, $10,000, how much will I have to pay each month?
It depends on how long you take to pay it back. If we lend you $10,000 at an annual interest rate of 10% for 48 months, you would have to pay each month a portion of the loan, which is called the principal, and another small portion of the annual interest rate. This, of course, is considering that you don't default on a payment.
It sounds good, but there is just one problem. I have a terrible credit score.
That is a very serious problem, you see. The bank must assess your personal information, past loans, assets, and any other relevant information such as your credit score in order to approve your loan.
You know what? I don't really need the money. Thanks anyways. Excuse me, I'd like to cash the traveler's check.
No problem. How would like your money?
In 10s and 50s, please.
Here you are. Please sign your name here.
Okay, thank you. How much will our order from your factory be?
I'll be happy to get back to you with an estimate in the next few days.
I'm afraid I can't wait that long. Can your office at least provide me with a ballpark figure?
Well, I would need an idea of how large your order would be. About how many units would you need?
Just give me an estimated figure for an order of 100 units.
Please give me a few minutes to calculate. Our asking price should be about $100 per unit with an order of 100. Is that price acceptable to you?
Your estimated seems a little high to me. We're willing to pay $80 per unit.
Would an order of only 100 units? It'll be difficult to work within that kind of budget. Maybe if you were ordering 500 units or more units, we might be able to work something out.
I can promise you that, if you buy our product, you will be getting quality.
I've looked at your units, and I am very happy with them. Your goods are all far above standard quality.
We spend a lot of money to make sure that our quality is much better. We don't sacrifice quality for quick profits.
Well, we're really interested in placing an order under negotiation. We can start the negotiations as soon as you want.
That's great. I'm glad we'll be able to do business together. I'll have some quotes ready for you by tomorrow morning.
Fine. Also, would you mind if I asked to see a surveyor's report of your products? I may have a few more questions about your quality analysis.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel to become a part of our growing YouTube community and to learn English effectively.